Today's video feature is, should there actually be crying in a family law case? Anytime we have a new client, they begin their discussions usually by telling us how terrible the other person is, how they've been emotionally abusive, sometimes even physically abusive, how the relationship has been failing or toxic or unhealthy for years. And then they start crying, and I've always been puzzled as to exactly what they're crying about. So I asked a new client recently, I said, are you crying about what is or what was supposed to be? And suddenly the tears stopped, because that's what you're really crying about. The broken promises, the broken vows. After all, this relationship, this marriage was supposed to be forever, and it's ending. Now, it's certainly not something to celebrate, but ending a bad relationship or getting rid of someone who is unhealthy or even toxic to you is actually a good thing. It is something that you can learn from, but I'm not sure it necessarily should be mourned. If you're crying over what was supposed to have been. And once you put it in perspective, then you can start the true healing process and move forward. You can take the bad experience, you can take what happened in this relationship and hopefully learn from it so that you don't repeat these same mistakes in the future. But always remember that relationships are tough under the best of circumstances, and each person has to give 100% to make it work, but each side only has 50% of the ability to do so. So go out there, meet someone, work at it, and hopefully what you've learned from the past will give you a much brighter future. I certainly hope so.